Hey, what's up everybody? Beau here. So, figured I'd do something different today. It's really cold outside and I'm about to go fishing and I can't wait. Let me show you what I put on to go fishing when it's like 28 degrees. Okay, so there's my shoes. I got my thermal shirt. I got my long sleeve shirt. I got my sweatshirt. I got my thermal pants, my insulated additional long pants, my 100-mile-an-hour suit, my pants, my coat. I got my beanie, my gloves, my socks, my hat. I have this hat too, but yeah, so that's how I prepare to go fishing when it's freezing outside. I'm gonna go to a small lake today, very clear water. We're gonna be talking about some of the tactics I use to fish in clear water. Maybe even get a bite today. It's gonna be really tough, but I like a challenge. So I'll bring you along and let's go out there and see if we can catch any fish. Let me put all this stuff on. So it's honestly like 12 pounds of clothes, but you gotta stay warm because I'm telling you, go out in the water and it's always colder than what it feels before you're on the water. So haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for joining. Beau, let's get out there. We're gonna have a solo trip today, maybe do some instructional stuff and see what we can do. See you in a little bit. Okay guys, the good news is on the bright side, it's bright outside. See? But looks can be deceiving because it's really cold, all right? So my boat's in the shop, as y'all know, so I'll be fishing out of the John boat. Here's what happens. I had to get everything in my garage, all my rods and reels, all my other stuff. Here's my fish making kit stuff. You can see it. So I'm gonna pick through a few of these because obviously I can't carry all these. I'm thinking today that it's gonna be cold. So I'm gonna be slow rolling a bait. I'm gonna go with a jerk bait, maybe something like this right here. Maybe I'll throw some red out there just in case, and a swim bait about like that, and maybe a couple other things. So wish me luck. I'm gonna make a to-go box. I usually, when I'm doing that, I'll like pick my favorite things for the day. And oh, Ned rig too. I need a Ned rig. So Ned rig, jerk bait, maybe a slow crankbait, and a swim jig and a swim bait, and I think that's gonna capitalize my efforts, and hopefully I'll get a bite. It's gonna be really tough today, so I'll kind of walk you through some of these baits that I'm gonna be fishing, and we'll see what happens. Okay, thanks for joining. I'm happy to see y'all. Okay, here we go guys, on the road. I am not texting and driving. The camera is actually stable, so I'm paying attention to the road and talking to you. We're off to the lake, Old Grands Lake. Super clear conditions. I'm gonna walk you through some baits and hopefully the fish don't make a liar out of me. That's what I'm going for today. So let's go. Okay guys, sorry if I'm boring you. Just bringing you along for the adventure today. Hey, so every time we pass this creek on the way to the lake, my son makes me stop, and I'm gonna show you. I gotta hurry because I'm kind of in the middle of the road. It's not a busy road, we're on the back roads, but he makes me stop. We have to go over here and look. Hey Dad, you think when are we gonna go fish down here? You think we can catch any catfish down there? Pretty cool, huh? So the lake's back that way. Next time you see me, we'll be getting ready to fish. I just want to share that with you. I haven't done it yet with him, and I need to. Faux show. Okay, bye. You know you're going to fish somewhere awesome when the road looks like this to get there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Here we go, man. there you can see the boat ramp, but we don't have our boat today. So here's a little bit of the lake. It's about 80 acres. So I'm showing you a little bit of it. I'll show you the rest later. Here's my ride. Let's go see if there's water in it. A little bit. We gotta pump that out before we get out there. Isn't it beautiful? Check this out, man. So cool here. Okay, I'm gonna pump this boat out and get it, but the weather did not let me down. It did get up to 33 degrees, so that's awesome. However, we're expecting 15 to 20 mile an hour winds, so sorry in advance if audio quality is not awesome. Sunny with partly cloudy. Water temp's gonna be around 43. So slow rolling, man, slow rolling. As I change baits, I'll walk you through them and hopefully get a fish on there. Okay, enough yakking. I'm gonna get this stuff ready so I can get out there and do something interesting. Okay guys, we're just about ready to set sail here. You might be thinking, bro, Beau, why the heck you out there in 30-degree weather, super windy? Let me tell you guys, I love fishing, all right? I would have probably came today if it was raining even, maybe. Being 100% transparent with you, I love fishing in all conditions. It's great to have good weather and go out there and get them, but you got to learn how to do it in all the seasons to be a great fisherman. And I'm not saying I'm great, but I'm trying. Okay, so we're about to take off, and I want to tell y'all, if you haven't fished in a while, especially in the off season, I'm going to try to throw out tips today, okay? Take it for what they're worth. Check your line. Check your line. If you put them up for the season, then all of a sudden you break them out, retie your hooks and your lures. Trust me, just do that. Okay, the very first thing I'm gonna start with today, I'm gonna try to get a jerkbait bite. So what I'm doing there is I'm starting for a reaction bite. I'm not necessarily starting with a Ned rig slow on the bottom. Go out there and try. If you can get a reaction bite, build on that. You know, you throw your A-rig, your jerkbait, you know, a slow roll chatterbait, something like that. If you can get them stirred up and crazy on those, awesome, start with that. Then you can work your way to a slower bait if needed. All right, so you got to go get them figured out, and that's what I'm about to do. So without further ado, here we go. Okay guys, I don't have a lot of room in this John boat, so sorry that it's up close and personal, but that's okay. Okay, so here's my first bait I'm gonna start with. It's a live target bait ball. Okay, go as natural of a color as you can in clear water. That's one huge thing, okay? Especially in the winter. Light line, okay? I'm throwing 8-pound test fluorocarbon because I've got a suspending jerkbait, okay? It holds the nose down. I know fluorocarbon sinks, but there's a method to it. 8-pound fluorocarbon, clear, on a 7-foot, medium heavy, fast action, okay? And I'm throwing an 8-to-1 reel, all right? So, I'm gonna start out here. It's windy, so wind-blown bait comes into play as well. Remember that. First cast. Twitch, twitch, pause. I'm talking up to 10 seconds in the winter, guys. I really need to be being quiet. Reel your slack, leave a little bit of slack. Twitch, twitch, pause. Kind of move it slow, see if you got any weight on there. Twitch, 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 pause. Your cadence is really up to you, guys. I like a twitch, twitch, pause, twitch, twitch, pause, twitch, 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 pause. Until I figure out what they're biting. If they're biting on the pause, I'll know that. If they're biting on the twitch, I'll know that once I get a bite. So another big thing about winter fishing, the big girls come out to play. Now they don't just react like crazy and fire off on a lure, but they come out to play. I'm talking you can catch your PBs in the winter a lot easier than you can at pre-spawn where everything's heavy pressured. In the winter, a lot of times the pressure on the lake has diminished, and you can get out there and sometimes be one of the few boats on a whole lake and go to your spots and fish them fresh. And those big girls are out there feeding, getting ready for the spawn. So pre-spawn starts in different areas all throughout the USA. Here in Oklahoma, we can hit it in March, we can hit it in February, it's been as late as May. So you just gotta, the winter bite can be a fun activity. Okay, I'm gonna get back to it. Might not be a lot of fish catching today, guys. A little bit of talking. But what I'm telling you, hopefully motivates you to get out there and go try to catch them. I'm not even cold anymore. I look like an Eskimo, but I'm warm, so that's awesome. Also on a jerkbait, guys, when you cast it out, reel it about 3 or 4 times pretty quick, and then let it set, and then start your cadence. It kind of gets it down to a depth that you want it at, whatever depth you want. Here in a second, I'm gonna have to throw my power pole out. Show you guys my power pole. Pretty awesome. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna take this oar and I'm gonna give y'all some underwater footage and kind of show you what I'm fishing. And it's just kind of cool anyways. Tell me if you see any fish down there, okay? Please don't fall off. Please don't fall off. There we go. In she goes. I don't know if that was cool or not. I don't know if my camera's still working, but hey, hopefully it is. So we're getting closer to some other stuff I wanted to show you. I'm going to show you the grass edge that I've been casting to. So here in a minute, I'm going to poke this down again. Y'all can kind of see what a grass edge looks like underwater. And it's pretty cool. A lot of times you'll hear fishermen say, fish the edge of grass. Well, this is what it looks like. Hopefully y'all saw that. Hopefully that's pretty cool. I'm gonna hang this camera back up and start fishing again. So hopefully you like that. Pretty cool to see a grass edge underwater, especially in clear water conditions like this. Pretty cool. Those can be key spots to fish, especially in the winter where the fish tuck up in that grass. Every once in a while they'll poke out to feed. You just want to bait at the right time. Bam! They might get you. A big one, a 10-pounder. All right. Got him. On the pause, guys. Finally, number one. Hold down, buddy. So guys, this water's freezing.
I could see the fish come get it on the pause. Whoa. You see that? Number one, not a giant, but we got a bite. Cool, on the jerk bait, guys. Hope you're watching my cadence, I left that live. So cool, man. It's so rewarding to catch a fish when the conditions are this challenging. You can do it. There we go. Makes the day right there, guys.
There you go, watch this. He's gone. Tough day, we knew it was gonna be a tough day. The cool thing is, this is the spot that I filmed my very first video. It's called I Am a Dingus. You know, I wasn't comfortable behind the camera yet and all that good stuff. My camera's dirty. Sorry, hopefully that's better. But this is the very first spot I ever filmed a video. Pretty cool. Anyways, here's where I'm kind of fishing right now. See how clear the water is just by standing here. See under. It does make for tough conditions, but it can be done. I'm not giving up. I am running out of time, but I'm not giving up. So let's keep it going, and I'm gonna work hard for you guys, okay? But the cool thing is, let's recap. Cold water, slow row, my favorite baits in cold water, clear cold water, neb rig, jerk bait, swim bait, natural colors. Don't worry about changing hooks out and stuff like that, guys. I know a lot of people say, oh, travel hooks that come on these baits, blah, blah, blah. Don't waste your money. Use the hooks that come on it. If they break, replace it. There's no reason to go buy a $10 set of hooks for a bait that's gonna work just fine for the fishing that you and I are trying to do, okay? Don't get caught by the lures. The lures go fishing too. Neb rig. Got a mushroom head on it. I like the ones with the weed guards because I'm usually fishing around grass or rock. I probably need to change this color out, but I'm gonna try this. Neb rig's great in the winter, guys. Smallmouth like them a lot too, so I'm gonna get out here and try it out. See what that weed guard can do for you. Totally keeps all the grass off your lure. Good old high driller, man. Best fishing stuff ever. So I'm gonna show you real quick, guys, how I fish this, all right? So I'm gonna cast it out there. I'm gonna let it sink. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna let it sink. And I'm gonna do this one quicker than I usually would, just so you get an idea, okay? Let's say it's on the bottom, okay? I reel up my slack, and I kind of give it a little nudge, just a couple twitches, let it sit. Kind of lift up slowly. A lot of times you have weight, set the hook. It doesn't cost anything to set the hook, so do it. I've missed so many fish in the day, back in the days, where I just thought it was a stick or grass or a rock. It was a fish. I finally learned, set the hook. When in doubt, just set the hook. See, there was some grass right there, but I went ahead and gave it a little tug. Don't give up on it, all the way back to the boat. Sometimes I'll change up, instead of just twitching it like that, I'll do like something sporadic, and then I'll let it set again. I'm telling you, it can really help you out. Switch it up. If something's not working, switch it up, guys. One of the hardest things to do is put down a bait that you've been catching fish on. But if you haven't caught them in a long time or had a bite, switch it up. Try something different, I'm telling you. Okay, guys, hopefully you don't think this video is too boring. I'm just kind of showing you how to go through the motions here. So here's my terminal box, okay? So I'm gonna switch to this 3.25 Pearl Green Pumpkin, and I'm gonna use a baby Strike King swim bait head right here. It's just a little 1/8 ounce. That one. No, what the heck? There it is. Little 1/8 ounce baby Strike King. And I'm gonna thread it on here. See if I can show you. Close that. We don't want that to dump out for show. Okay. Always stay organized, guys. I'm telling you, there's nothing less efficient than not being organized on the water. Okay, so I want the paddle tail part down. So I'm gonna thread it on, okay? And you wanna make sure you get it as straight as possible, all right? I've done this enough to where I don't need to measure it, but measure your hook to see where you want it to come out.
lot of times I'll put some glue right here, okay? If I'm getting a lot of bites, I'll put glue, and that'll allow me to get more bites out of my bait, okay? There you go. Perfectly straight, ready to use. Quick, I'm gonna show you how I fish this swim bait, okay? Now I do the same thing on big ones. However, in the summer or spring, I'll do different speeds. I'm gonna cast it out there. I'm gonna let it sink all the way to the bottom. All the way. Once it hits the bottom, I'm just gonna start reeling slow. I'll do a straight retrieve. If that doesn't work, next time I'll throw a little twitch in it, but a modest one, not a big one. And then I'll slow roll it. Every once in a while, let it sink again. Start reeling again. Not much to it, guys. It can be very, very important on the cadence. If you just throw it out there and start reeling, in the winter, I'm talking winter, okay? Might not get too many bites, depending upon where you're at. I mean, if it's 80 degrees in the winter where you're at, yeah, you could probably do that. Okay. Not a big guy, but we'll take them. I switched to that little swim jig, or swim bait, sorry. Green and pearl. Just slow rolling it off the bottom, guys. We got us another one. That's awesome. Right there. They like this one right there. Yeah, thank you. Here we go, guys. I think I got another one. Yeah. Another swim bait fish. I was trying to back the boat up and my bait was just sitting there. That's what I'm telling you. Oh man. These suspended, your baits, when they're not moving and they're suspended, a lot of times that's what entices these fish. They're looking for an easy meal. Stay on, buddy, stay on. Such a light bite. I'm telling you. There we go. I think we've got something figured out here, guys. We're in wind-blown pockets, and the bait seems to be working. There we go. Telling you, that wind steering this boat and try to keep your bait in the water column where you need it, tricky. Little bitty guy. Still biting on the swim bait though. It's pretty cool. So this might be my last one, guys. I'm gonna go to one more spot, try to get something decent sized. I have pulled 6-7 pounders out of this lake. Maybe we'll get one. Let this guy go. You're a cutie little thing, man. My daughter would love you. Forever and ever. All right, sorry. Sorry, guys. Truly, I'm sorry. I'm just having a blast. This is great. Quiet, it's relaxing, freezing cold. I'm stuck in a tree, literally. You know, doesn't get any better than this, guys. Oh, let's go get it. Oh, you got it. Woo! Got the skills, like those heavyweight balls for baseball training. Here we go. Okay, guys, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna try to troll for my last fish. Let's do it. That'd be awesome. actually get one? I did. Stay on. There we go. Maybe we should have been trolling the whole day, guys. Awesome. Dang, little guy. There we go. Okay, so hey, we'll end on this one, guys. Hey, I really appreciate y'all coming out today. Not giants today, but hey, we caught some good ones. And you can never complain if you're fishing. Just remember that. If you go out and you're complaining while you're fishing, just don't do it. I just broke my camera. So we'll close out. I'll say a couple things. We used, all right, see you later, buddy. Okay, it seems like it's still working, guys. I did a dumb thing. I forgot this thing popped off, and then I tried to stick my camera underwater. Hopefully I don't pay for that. Anyways, great day. Caught about 6 fish, maybe 7. I'm sorry, I wasn't keeping count, so call me out if I'm wrong, but it was still fun. Found a pattern on the small swim bait right here. Go pick you up some of these guys. 3.25 speed shad. They're deadly in the winter on a baby Strike King swim head. Okay, light line's key. We caught one on the jerk bait. I didn't commit to it really. Should have. Next time maybe I'll spend a little longer. Didn't get any giant, but we caught a few decent ones, and I really appreciate you coming out. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Broke Beau, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I appreciate it a whole bunch. See you guys later. Tight lines, go get them.